The Richmond DIY scene is home to some of the greatest household acts. You really do find the best bands playing in someone's basement on a Friday night, and it's those people who really inspire you to try and write better music. It's those people who are doing it just for the music, you know, it doesn't matter where they are, how many people, like those are the people who really be doing what you want to do.
My name is David.
My name is Connor.
We're in Dodomeki. We're playing tonight. How would you describe it's very loud. We play very loud music. Kind of shoegazy, blast beats, noise, screamo sometimes.
Yeah.
Like queercore, I guess.
Normally we have two drummers. Tonight it's just me, so it'll be a little more broken down.
So that's pretty much the only way to play louder than we already do. We usually just say like queercore because it's like gender music and it's loud and weird. So that's a pretty good all-encompassing term. You know, we love our allies, you know, but it's just really nice because we're from the town Lynchburg, Virginia, which is like a Christian nationalist cesspit. It's really nice to go places and just to see so much open public queerness, displays of queer joy. It always feels way more welcoming. Feels like people are more likely to enjoy our music versus like when we're playing for frat dudes. You know?
I just think it lends itself to a good performance when you can really connect with your audience. And if you look out and see people that remind you of yourself, it's places like this.
I can't speak for all of us, but I think most of us can probably say that seeing openly queer musicians perform and being in spaces like this when we were younger was a big part of what helped us feel more comfortable being openly queer. I think it's very important.
I've been playing drums for 20 years. Of any other band I've played drums in, this one feels the most wide open, that I can do whatever I want behind the kit. A lot of the other bands that I've played in have a little bit more structure. Just having a space to be free creatively has been the highlight of being in this group.
I tried for years when I was like a teenager to play bass, guitar. None of it worked. And then I moved in with the singer of our band, Sully. I just started playing around with Sully's keyboards. It was the first time a musical instrument had really clicked for me. I basically started playing music to play this music. I don't think I could have learned how to play music the way I do without playing with my bandmates. It's a very like warm, like welcoming artistic environment, you know. It gives you a lot of space to like learn and grow as musicians. I always tell people if they're struggling to learn, they just gotta find some like nice, patient people to play with. Immediately you'll see how much better you start doing it.
I'm Cal, live at the crawl space.
I'm Val. I used to live at the crawl space. I did used to live here. I'm a supporter. I'm a friend. An ally of the crawl space.
We started it in like December. It's been really fun. I don't like it when the cops are called on us. It's been really fun. I love that, we are able to help support a community.
I don't know, these shows have such an energy to them, like feel like you have a real community, like you really belong somewhere, you know? We just wanted to keep that going. I want to say shout out Rabbit Hole.
Shout out Rabbit Hole!
Because working on this Weekender has just been such a good experience. Feeling like we connected with other house venues, you know, and we're building that community back. Seeing the different scenes that Richmond has, the variety of music we've had at this venue, it's just like the different energies that come with the different crowds. I just love these shows.
It can be also really isolating if you're like a queer person in a southern city or just a southern state in general, and the only other place to meet queer people is an institution you pay for, like a university.
When you're going through life like as like a trans person, you can feel really like alone, you know, you can feel like outnumbered or some shit, but here it's like you see other people that are like you. It makes me feel like I can like live, you know, like I can really like, you know, maybe I shouldn't kill myself because like these people have it, you know.
Floodwall! Compared to other bands, this is a very, like, we're friends first, and we just play music, versus, like, oh, this is a band that we have to do the thing, and, like, you know, if we hang out, it's great.
Like, more friendship than band work. I feel like it's super easy to end up with a bunch of friends that play a bunch of different instruments. Like, if you got, like, 2 different friend circles, you could probably get 2 or 3 bands out of that. It's wild.
I feel like we all come from, like, pretty different musical backgrounds. I've never been in a band that sounds like this. It's definitely been kind of like not like a culture shock, but kind of like a learning curve of, like, oh, cool, all of my connections are, like, screamo kids and, like, old noise rock guys, and I have no idea anyone around here is, like, playing the same music.
Yeah, I do feel like we're all kind of getting to discover what we sound like and what our music is going to be like together, because we're not coming in with expectations.
I feel like the expectations we did have coming in have just been so quickly just ousted.
When I'm writing like the vocals, it's all coming from my point of view as like a queer person who's lived in the South most of my whole life. But I do feel safer to be that person and to express that person because of the community that I have here. There is something that kind of gets to the heart of this sort of music of like, what is it? It's like that positive mental attitude type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There is just like a spirit of goodwill and of like, we're gonna make a space where we belong, that I think is not exclusive to Richmond, but I definitely feel it here strongly.
Yeah. I also front another band that does a bit more touring, so I'm like fortunate to get to see different areas and different scenes. And Richmond, I feel like is unique that it's very cliquey. We kind of have like the best problem of any given night of the week. There's 6 things going on, so you like always have a show to go to. Whereas like in more rural areas, it's definitely more like, oh, a band is playing at the venue this weekend. There's no like, oh, they're the punk kids and they're the metal kids and they're the like noise kids. Like everyone just a hodgepodge of different things, whereas Richmond I feel like is very cliquey, which like seems intimidating, especially like from me not knowing anything about like this area of music in Richmond, but everyone's super friendly no matter where, it seems.
It's been so rad. Everyone is so nice and so excited. Playing punk shows in Richmond, it's like, yeah, they will beat the life out of a bigot, but no one's gonna talk to you. Everyone's gonna be sitting there with their arms crossed, like maybe bobbing their head.
Yeah.
And then in like this scene, like the scene that we're playing in, it's just more got kids dancing.
Yes.
Like actually dancing, like spitting each other, and it's awesome.
It's so hard to tell like what's a scene difference is like stylistically and what's just like a generational difference.
Yeah.
I love how willing folks are to just throw themselves in. Like, we're brand fucking new. Nobody really knows us, but people still are just like, all right, cool, I'm here, I'm in the moment. It's just beautiful to see like the friendships and relationships that other people are building and that we're getting to build now too. Real wholesome for a genre that's supposed to be really sad.
The kids are all right.
Yeah, the kids are very all right.
It's so good. It's so good.
That's a really high jump.
I was about to say.
Did you ever consider basketball?
I'm Walker, I play the drums.
I'm Mason, I play guitar and I sing.
I'm Jason. I play bass.
My name is Everett, and I play guitar.
We are This Man May Die. So it kind of started out as me doing like little stupid demos in my basement, and then I was like, I want to play these live, and then everybody started getting incorporated in the songwriting. Within the first like the second practice, like there were songs that had to be reworked, so we did it in a band setting. As long as we've been performing live, everybody's been a part of the songwriting process.
We initially started as a kind of dance punk, like pop dance kind of band, but the scene is very punk heavy. It kind of was incorporated into our music pretty early on, so we could kind of fit in but also stand out.
We really like the post-punk sort of weird sort of scene that's going on in Richmond. They really inspired us, I guess, to write music and just do what we want to do, because I feel like they do what they want to do.
Our first show was in a quote-unquote like bigger venue. It was so weird, at least on my end as a person trying to front it. I was doing all these like super fucking lame like T-Rex glam rock 70s moves. I was doing big like windmill strums, and I was introducing members by name and shit. Being more underground like this or whatever, it kind of teaches you to cut the chase. You know, nobody's there really to hear you talk. They're there for the music. Nobody really gives a shit about you. So, but in a good way, you know what I mean? It reduces everybody down to, sanded down to talent.
As a budding transgender youth in the punk scene, I have felt significantly more comfortable expressing myself in that way through the underground. I feel the underground is a more wholehearted area. Those are the shows that I've had more fun at. It's those house shows, it's those smaller venues, those DIY spots, because it's really just about, it's that community, you know, people come out just to have a good time.
I'm normally a pretty shy person, especially when I first started playing music with other people. I was really afraid to, I guess, play the wrong notes or play something that maybe other people wouldn't like. Playing these underground shows, a lot of these people are very encouraging. They're very welcoming. By spending time in this scene, I've learned to just kind of embrace the kind of bass playing I want to be doing.
There's always been a little bit of improvisation that we've slowly incorporated into our music. It's really fun, especially at these house shows. I feel like people are a lot more open to anything.
Being in these venues, like I said, it kind of allows you to like cut the fat or whatever. I didn't really like noise music that much when I got into the band or when I started making music or whatever. Through the influence of the people who I play with, but also who we play with on bills, I've kind of gotten this more appreciation for heavier music, more experimental music that's kind of influenced me, not just in like this, but in like all other aspects of art that I make and kind of the way that I like live. I have become a better musician because of this band and because of Richmond Underground. I know what a scale is now.
Richmond DIY is for the youth. This Man May Die is for the youth. I love experimental music. We can only get experimental in the DIY.
Sorry, I'm just gonna push through. I apologize, I'm just pushing through. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. Planning to. I apologize, sorry.
Okay, I'm Danielle. I do vocals and guitar.
I'm Ella. I play harmonica and I sing.
I'm Jackson. I play guitar.
I'm Ripley. I play bass.
My name is Ryan. I play the drums.
And we are Lichtenvol. So it kind of started as like an extended recording project, and then the band was assembled later. But a lot of these songs were written with me and Ryan like 3 or 4 years ago. We recorded an EP and we put that out way before the band even existed. So, I mean, these are all like my best friends, so that's been awesome. But in the original recordings, it has all of the pieces that we have now. It's just I was playing like half of them, and then, you know, and then we like added layers in retroactively and stuff like that. Like it wasn't really recorded as like a single entity. It was kind of just like past files passed around between people. Me and Ryan, as it has been for the last couple of years, and then in the recordings I had asked Jackson to put in like a couple samples for like lead guitar and like 3 songs, and so he was like a natural choice. And then like Ella's just my bestie. Like I just want her on stage. Like, but yeah, it was kind of just like filling holes that were in the recordings with real people instead of me doing it badly by myself. I love the local scene. It's a great place to make music.
For the size of Richmond, we have a huge DIY scene that other cities just don't have.
And with how many people we have, it's nice to see familiar faces all the time. With different venues and different playing with different people, you still see the same faces, whether they're in the crowd or whether they're on stage.
The way the songs were originally written was not quite as like dancey. Like my most cherished experiences in the local scene was like going to shows where I can just like jump around and stuff, and I've always wanted to be able to do that for people and do that with people, and so it's really modified the way that we perform the songs as they were written to like be very engaging and like have that life.
Richmond has like a really big variety of genres and like ages and experience levels.
Every band we've ever played with we're like friends with now, and everyone has been so kind and sweet, and it's pretty awesome.
I hadn't really like been to like any house shows, DIY shows until I moved to Richmond when I was like 20. I just really hadn't heard anybody like do music from like the ground up. The music I'd listened to before that was a lot of music with money in it, people who had been around for years. So like exposing myself to like local artists was very, very important, and it makes you feel like you could do it. You know, it's important for like these young, VCU kids to know that they can do it too.
Like the music scene in Richmond is kind of like why I live here, and it's kind of everything. So
Richmond's the greatest city on earth.
Yeah, I think we're Richmond lifers.
The raw, the unrefined, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Fuck your eardrum specifically, sir. Fuck!
I hope I can turn off on the calories.
One chub! We are off chub. I'm gonna open this up, y'all.
Hey, we're Half Chub. I'm the drummer. My name is Tom.
My name is Davis. I sing and play guitar.
My name's Nathaniel. I play bass.
Personally, I just learned a bunch of like punk rock riffs like for like 3 years of playing guitar, and I like use like the simple rudimentary skills to just kind of learn how to write my own songs. Especially when I started writing with Nathaniel, I already had 4 or 5 songs, but when Nathaniel came in, he had more hardcore leanings, and he's already in his band Rap Fights. We already have creative minds. We like covers, but we instantly just kind of wanted to make our own versions of the things we're influenced by.
I mean, for me, it's kind of like I'd be doing this shit even if I was homeless. Like, I mean, like it's not about the money. It's not about the fucking fans or anything, because we don't fucking have those yet.
We have like 5.
It's kind of just like music has always been my piece. That's why I joined Rat Fight. That's why I joined Half Chub. Like
he's musically trained, and he's the best in the band.
I need to fucking do this shit. Like it's in my bones. I need to do this shit.
It's something about playing with like a band like this, just like the energy we bring to shows. It's so fun.
Yeah, I mean, just generally with the DIY house shows, they're not really coming to the Camel shows. They're not really coming to Banditos, but Rabbit Hole, Imperial Lounge when it was poppin', Cary Street Shakedown. That's where we find kind of our group, really where we feel like welcomed.
It's so much less fucking pressure. Like we got VCU like 3 blocks that way. Like Rabbit Hole's been going on for a while, and it's been the same fucking crowd, the same fucking draw. Like they've got a solid setup here, and I appreciate the shit out of them. Venues, you feel like you've got some kind of schedule or some fucking like obligation to like make doors or like fulfill your obligation to the venue, but like here it's like it's easy. We've got so many fucking good Richmond bands,
all genres.
We've got a couple bands coming out of like smaller towns around here, but like they're still all coming to Richmond to play shows. Like it's where it's at. We've been a hub for music for a while, and I'm glad that the punk scene is really thriving, and especially the hardcore scene, metal scene. It's a sick place to be right now.
They really mess with the heavier stuff, but also there's a big indie scene, almost like a college rock scene. It's cool. There's a lot of diversity. There's pretty much every genre.
Shout out Pancakes.
Shout out Pancakes.
Pancakes are fire.
Are these chocolate chip?
Chocolate chip.
I'm gonna get some blueberry.
We just kind of just want to play fast as fuck. Show up to a show like this. There's rock bands and they're sick, but we're like, holy shit, we're playing fast. Like we put all our almost physical energy and then also our mental energy into making music, and that kind of results in the sound we currently have.
I'm really fucking angry. I'm really fucking angry all the time. Like this band to some extent, and then my other band as well, it definitely provides an outlet for that so that I maintain composure in the rest of my life.
Hi, I'm Sel. I'm the vocalist and I write the lyrics.
I'm Austin. I'm the guitarist and I write the not lyrics parts.
Hi, I'm Ian. I play bass and I do most of the recording, mixing, and production for the band.
And we're Roughshod. Missing Bram and other Ian. They need nicknames bad.
Which is drummer Bram,
bass.
and other Ian is synth player.
Me and Austin started the band in 2021, and then he knew Bram, and we had other people, but we've all been playing together since 2022. I feel like we kind of just like happened. Like I originally wanted to start a shoegaze band, and this is not shoegaze.
We kind of lost the shoegaze thing mostly because I don't use a lot of delay. I don't know, we thought that just like one guitar and like keys sounded more interesting, I think, than doing like a two guitar thing.
It's music that I have not really heard anything else kind of sound like this.
Yeah, and I sing about being trans a lot because my pronouns are they, he. I'm trans masculine, and I like singing Spanish to, I don't know, I feel like it brings some culture to the scene. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's cool to bring light to something that doesn't really have like a big spotlight in Richmond. Just singing about my lived experiences, my disabilities. I like playing house shows. I like the affordability. I think it's fun. We have more freedom.
That's kind of how I got into going to shows in Richmond, because I don't have a ton of money to be going out to bars all the time. House shows tend to be a lot more bang for your buck. You get to like actually meet people.
In Richmond specifically, I grew up kind of in Northern Virginia outside of DC. There wasn't a big music scene there at all.
Yes, same in Blacksburg.
Yeah, and so
it's huge here.
So moving here and just seeing how prevalent it was and how everyone's a part of the scene and how it's not just musicians, but it's also like photographers and artists and all kinds of people who can contribute to like the life of the scene here. I think it's really special, and like I love that there's people like this who are opening their homes to let people come in and like play loud music.
Taking a lot of risks too.
For sure, taking a ton of risks. With the like sound ordinances and the police and stuff, like it's
shut down so fast.
Huge.
It's great to see an indie venue like Rabbit Hole stay active for so long.
Yes.
We thought they were gonna get closed down, they didn't.
Thank God. It's just hard with gentrification and everything. More house venues are getting shut down constantly than like I could ever remember. Like it used to be a lot easier to run a house venue.
Richmond has a sort of edge to it, and I think people are like upset about what's going on in the world right now. Music's a really good way to channel that and like let that anger out. It's kind of a grungy city. There's a lot of trash everywhere and it's a little dirty. I love that though. It's like people can just not worry too much about being pish posh clean bullshit.
How about you have some fun, man? Why don't you have some fun? You have some fun, man. Fuck you, man. Why you hitting me? Come on. You gonna talk fun and games until fuck you, man. Come on, now. Get in here, man. Stick up your ass. I don't like violence, man. Oh, you got shit up your ass. I'm too left, too. Oh, no, you shut up, man. You're an asshole.
What, you just have some fun off?
You're an asshole.
So
I'm Kevin. I play guitar.
I'm Avery. I play singing and guitar.
I'm Grant and I play bass.
I'm Kurt and I play drums.
And we're Hotspit.
And we're Hotspit. We've been playing for 7 years.
7 years now, yeah.
We're just talking about how much we kind of love and miss playing house shows. It's just like way more community and you can feel the love in the crowd. Everyone's having like fun. I could talk shit about other scenes, but I won't. I will. Sometimes we play in DC. The DIY scene there is like nothing compared to Richmond. Other scenes are great, but you can just tell when a community doesn't put effort or time or money into building community in that way. So Richmond, I think, is special for that.
I love playing house shows. I was just saying, I feel like it's how like rock music is supposed to be done. You're supposed to sweat a little bit. You're supposed to maybe bleed on the guitar a little bit.
Did you bleed on the drums?
No, I didn't bleed tonight.
I would say that it feels like alternative music and hardcore music has always been a safe haven for the marginalized. And you tend to see more marginalized people creating and then more marginalized people feeling comfortable and safe. And we love being part of that.
I like pop music. I think, though, growing up, I found I didn't relate to it as much as like some more alternative music. That's what drew me to the scene.
I feel like there's some liberation in not having, I guess, like ties to a label that might want you to produce at a certain time frame. That being said, there's also setbacks. We don't have any money. I think it's like a blessing and a curse. To be DIY feels great, and we're proud of that. But we wish that the arts were being supported more and often, especially in America.
Every band that played tonight sounded different enough that they're playing their own unique style, and everybody here accepted that. It wasn't pigeonholed into a certain genre. You don't have to play a certain way. You can play the way you want. People will meet you where you're at.
I just wanted to say that show was one of my favorite shows in like recent memory. Maybe.
Shall we just play?
Yeah, and maybe ever with Hotspit. Really.
Wow.
I had a lot of fun.
It's a space like this that has like, it's got like a lot of love from all the bands that have played it, and people feel like super comfortable at a house or hanging out in the backyard. They're more likely to like kind of let loose and let like their social guard down that they have at maybe a venue, dance or mosh or getting their emotions a little bit more. And I think that's special, and that's what house shows provide.
If you don't want to get sweaty, don't be here, okay? You're right! We're about to get real sweaty. I am so free.
Static. I play bass.
I'm computer, drums.
I'm Austin Noel. I play the synth and the keyboard.
Mold guitar.
I'm Brooke and I sing.
We're Shag Carpet with double G.
Our whole thing is our first album was like really lo-fi and punk. That was kind of because that's what we were capable of making at the time. So it's just kind of like trying to see what you can do new for us.
We're just kind of fucking around a little bit.
We kind of feel like we can probably make anything if we at least try any kind of music. So now we're just trying to see what we can.
It's more like about ideas rather than genre.
Yeah, it's like thinking of like a movie almost around it, or like a scene.
Or a story.
Music is like there's an easier point of entry. Reading a book, you're not necessarily like entitled to understand all the shit about it. If you listen to a song, like everyone can kind of get into it. I mean, most of our songs that at least are out right now are like 2 minutes long. Whereas if you want to sit down and assess a fucking novel, our shit's like catchy. I mean, like, I don't know.
Thank you for watching this ABC Fitness tape, where you can shake your hips and get in shape. Get around and release it now. Just like the roots, get back to roots. Okay, cool, very good.
I feel like we're hardly hardcore. We're just writing catchy songs to dance to and have fun. Like the underground scene kind of just coalesces into just like being punk scene. So like you can play like soft music and still be part of the punk scene.
Punk's been like commodified at this point, so it's kind of like it can apply to a lot of different things.
It's fun to hear like different genres kind of come together. You have a 4-band bill and they're doing pop, they're doing thrash, they're doing country, and then they're doing like EDM. Very good to be a part of. I love doing house shows because I feel like the energy is so much higher, especially like here at the Rabbit Hole, being on the same level as everyone that's like moshing and dancing and singing along. It feeds into me and it feeds back into them. I like venues too, but when we're at a venue, we're usually on a stage, we're a little bit elevated 2 or 3 feet. Like
weird hierarchy thing.
Yeah, it's a weird hierarchy thing. But like, yeah, being close to people, like people knocking in my keyboard, I hate it, but I love it at the same time. I hate it for my keyboard, but I love that people are like dancing and having fun. It's very intimate.
When you're playing live shows, it's like, what do you do? It's as simple as that. Of like, you don't want to just do nothing. You don't want to stand there. You want to move around, but you don't want to just do the same thing every time or do what a bunch of other people have done. It's like a desperate plea for attention, essentially.
No show is the same. Like we might play the same set list, but no matter what, between every song is going to be completely different because we don't script that shit. Yeah. we don't have enough. We don't have enough power.
We're always like, oh, we should plan it out, and then we never do, and so it probably will never happen if I had to guess. It is. So as theatrical as it is, it's more like really shitty improv class. Sometimes I bomb hard. I'm not gonna lie. If I can harp on anything, it's that on our new album that we're working on, we're featuring a lot of different people from Richmond, which is what I've always wanted to do. Get as many features as we can, because that's how the songs end up like sounding so different. We also put everything that we make for free to download off of a Google Drive.
Yeah, if you don't want to go pay on the streamers.
I cannot like stress that enough.
And make your own remixes, please. Make your own remixes.
There's some
covers.
Use anything we make in your short films for like your fucking film class or whatever. Like anything like that. Just do it. And then send it to us so we can see if you did it in a cool way or not.
It's for free.
Everything that's good in life is free, and things don't need to be so serious sometimes.
I'm Erica, and my project name is Miss Angelbird. I'm the primary songwriter. It started out as me and a drummer. We were dating, so when we broke up, it was really messy. I mostly play solo these days, but I'm looking for other people to play with. I think there's just a connection with people that make art, want to see art like in an intimate setting. It's so cool and important. And you get that a lot more at house show type venues. People at house shows are definitely more appreciative of like being able to see something.
I'm Adrian. I play guitar and sing.
I'm Barb. I play the drums.
I'm Ken. I play guitar.
And I'm Cole. I play bass.
We're Void the Sandman. It was my solo project at first. She was like the first person I showed all the demos to. Originally the material was mine, but now we're starting to write more music with everybody else.
Adrian moved down here to Richmond to move in with me. He's my brother. And then we found Kendall, and we were a 3-piece for a bit. And then we found Cole, and that's been great ever since. Yeah.
I can't lie, when I first got the members and all, it was like I don't want anybody else writing anything. I am kind of hard to work with sometimes. So I'm really trying to, give them their own respective space because everybody here is a musician, and it's kind of bad feeling like I'm limited, and I don't want to make them feel like they're limited to just what I write.
And this is like Adrian's baby. So when I joined on, I was like, I'll do whatever you want.
The house show scene is generally more like alive, Everybody's down to throw down, and it's just, I feel like, a different game almost.
I think shows like this, very DIY shows, are built out of a community and a love for being part of this big collective in Richmond. This is people that are close to this area and the heart's in it more, I think.
Playing at DIY venues, like, they care about the artists more than I would say maybe a regular venue, because at the end of the day they're there for profit, and I totally get that. But here it feels like we're respected and taken care of and seen, not just by the people who host, but also everyone who watches us. Like, everyone comes up to us after our shows and they want to talk, and it's a really chill, open space to just get to know new people.
The space for everyone almost, like, it really is a community about understanding other people's arts, whether it's conventional or not.
Being in Richmond made me want to become a musician, listening to all these different types of music. Like, tonight there's like 5 different genres on a bill. It makes the listening process of music so different. Like, whether it's like a DIY like demo or if it's really nicely produced, I just appreciate it all more because I see how much work goes into it. If you want to be in a band, just do it. This is the place to do it, to join a band, to make music. Like, you'd be surprised how many people will just embrace your taste and your creativity.
I really wish I'd been doing this for a lot longer.
It's alive!
You won't get that at your big venues.
I'm Mason, and I play the drums in May Gemini.
I'm Jack. I play guitar in May Gemini.
I'm Chris. I play bass.
Moving to Richmond to make music is something that has been on the agenda for a good while. So finally making it to the city and meeting some great people who share that enthusiasm is really just makes the difference in why we feel so comfortable.
I've been looking to be in a band since I got here, and then I stumbled upon Jack when, once again, I sold him shoes. He was like, I'm starting a band. I was like, dude, I want to be in one.
Yeah, I just auditioned.
We practice a lot. To do it in Richmond takes a work ethic. I see with these people I spend so much time with, and it goes a long way. Anytime that our flow can get people moving, we're just elated for, truthfully.
I'm on guitar and vocals.
I'm Rohan. I play the bass.
I'm Oscar Lujan, and I play the drums.
I'm Daniel Rodriguez, and I play the guitar and I sing.
I'm Nathan Edwards. I also play the guitar and I also sing.
Hello, I'm Taji and I play keys, and we are Solera. We met our freshman year of college,
and we were all friends and we got really, really close. And we hung out like every day all the time, and it was lit. It was a good time. And then we realized we could somewhat play instruments. So we would like jam in our dorms, and we would jam in the dorm. Didn't sound very good. And then we moved into a house together. All of us, all 6 of us.
We actually started as the band House. That was our name for our first show, which was right across the street at a different DIY called The Shack, which is no longer in service, unfortunately. Decided we didn't really like that one, so we went with Solera, which is just an acronym of all of our last name initials.
When we would jam in the dorm room, I was literally drumming on like a Lowe's bucket and pencils. And I was just trying to like have fun with these guys. Like, man, they're so cool. They play guitar. When we all moved into the house together, Saji had like an old kit in his house, had like no cymbals, half a hi-hat. We used like a teacup strapped to like the drums, and we threw like a show in our living room. Looking back, I'm like, why the hell did we do that? But it was so fun. It was very, whatever we have, we'll do it. That has like accelerated all of our playing because we all live together. We're all in the living room. Like, hate it or love it, you will hear something at all times. And I'm definitely guilty of playing the drums all the time.
Because we're 6 individuals, we all have like a very diverse music bank. For me personally, I've always been influenced by pop punk and like R&B growing up.
We're unique in that because we were all friends first, we didn't start playing with the assumption that we all wanted to make the same kind of music. It is really cool in some ways and also makes it extremely difficult to write original music because we all have such vastly different influences.
We all like write some, we all present ideas. It's a cool mix of like blues, rock, R&B, punk, some hardcore, some like singer-songwriter stuff. It's pretty cool.
House shows are always super fun, but it definitely comes with its set of challenges because there are 6 of us, arguably too many guitarists. As the drummer, I say that. It's always hard to squeeze everybody in, but honestly, that kind of becomes fun for me. I kind of like seeing everybody like jam together and like forced to still play their hearts out. I feel like the DIY scene kind of trained us for bigger things.
Richmond is, I guess you can say this for any small city, but everybody kind of knows everybody. So it's really nice to be in a familiar place with familiar people who kind of care about the same things, and they come together and build a vibe off of that. I've personally had experiences kind of going out of town and then like people kind of not really treating you with the same like kindness or the same warmth as it would be here.
It's really easy to say that Richmond is diverse because that's like one of the first things that most people say when they talk about Richmond. I mean, I'm from Virginia Beach. A lot of us are from Hampton Roads in general. I have some friends who are like trying to branch out and start a hardcore / I mean, there is like a very small hardcore and Midwest emo scene down there, but it's like so difficult for them to not only like book shows at real venues down there, but also like attract crowds when they're not a well-known band. Versus here, it's like I feel like I've seen almost every single genre in Richmond. Every single one was received in the exact same way, which was completely positive, and there's always a good turnout. The people in Richmond really just want to see a good show and a good performance and see performers enjoying themselves.
When we all moved in together, decided to start the band, it created a new appreciation for music within me that, I don't know, to put it lightly, has changed my life. This very specific combination of individuals in this very specific city is something very special and unique and important.
I'm May Fletcher, and I've been partying my fucking ass off for the last 3 days.
That
That's literally it.
Well, I'm fucking Chris, the man, the myth, the legend. The only Chris you need to know. I'll say I've been doing more than this motherfucker.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
We go way back.
Hey, man,
way back to 3 days ago.
3 days? That's my day one right
Day one, bye-bye, bunny.
I think you were outside on the porch, like you were like smoking. I started smoking a joint. We just started talking.
You don't meet someone until you meet in the fucking mind.
That's true.
And you get to beat their fucking ass a little bit.
That's when you get to beat them up.
Let
That's when you
let them feel you a little bit.
Real. That's when the real persona comes out.
I get to look in the mirror like, oh, that was May right there. Yeah, I felt the violent energy. I felt the killer intent.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
And I hunt those people down. This little motherfucker will eat your ass out. I will fucking...
Not without consent, though.
Right.
Never without... I'm a
right.
gentleman.
It's not about hurting it. We don't want people to get hurt out here. We don't want people to get fucking injured out here. We want we want you to be bruised and maybe feel a little like, oh, that's a nice pain, but you'll get over it. You know, just take care of yourself. It's all about love out here.
Dude, last night, Chris will tell you, I fell. Some big ass, like 6 foot dude. I'm 5'2".
Right.
Some 6 foot dude fell right on top of me. Immediately, I was picked up. Like I could feel like the whole crowd like stop. I'm not a huge touch person. Like I don't like being touched by anybody. I don't like being touched by friends. Like other than like my partner, and like that's it. But like I don't know, something about these shows, like something about the touch is like safe. Like I know they're trying to keep me safe, and we're all just having fun. Like there's really no malintent.
I see everybody. You gotta have an open mind with these things. It doesn't matter. Like not everybody likes pain too much, but some people want to get to let out their emotions. Everybody's here for different reasons. Whether it be I'm here, I'm positive, but like you know, it's fun to also like bring people in.
It's fun
and, like,
to even just like watch on the sides.
Right. I was just talking to someone that was watching, and they were like, you know, I'm too scared to go in, but like watching y'all, you know, I still felt, and I was like, I'm out there for people like you too, and you help me
creating that
keep
space
going.
is like the best part.
We're all homies.
That's what's all about. That's what
Right.
I'm saying. That's what a good fucking weekend. That's all I can say.
Well, I hope we have more weekends
Beautiful
like
weekend.
this.
Yeah, dude, for real.
It doesn't fucking matter where the music comes from, who makes it, what it sounds like, because music is music, and music is love, baby, and
If
it's
you're
all about
interested in this
fucking
shit,
love.
even if you're afraid, come the fuck out. Come out to these music, see bands, even if you don't know them, see those bands, have fun, broaden your horizons, bro. You don't gotta be good at it, you just gotta have fun. That's it. That's all
Fucking mosh like no one's watching.
Say fucking plays. Exactly. Mosh like nobody's fucking watching, bro.
I'm Brittany, I play the drums.
I'm Alexa and I play bass.
I'm Greg and I play the guitar.
And we are the Smirks.
The whole backstory is that like the Smirks existed. When did you guys start? 2015, 14?
The Smirks really started like back, let's say like fall, winter 2015 with a different lineup. It dissipated June 2018. I guess like over the pandemic and then a couple more years of trying to believe, I don't know, just wanting to get back in, missing that scene and like wanting to be there again and do that thing. Me and Greg have been friends for a long time. Yeah. But then I found Brittany and I saw Brittany playing drums and I was like, damn, Brittany be playing the drums.
Yeah. I'd wanted to play music with Alexa for a long time because we were kind of contemporary, and I was in a band, Venus Skytrap, that, you know, we shared bills and stuff, like, and I always just thought y'all were so fucking cool. House shows are so fucking cool.
The intimacy.
I love house shows. Yeah.
People are more open-minded to listening to you even though they haven't heard your music before. It's a good way to find new listeners and like just meet new people in general. I just missed the self-expression of it, getting to connect with people in that way. It's a whole different feeling than when you are just playing by yourself. And you kind of forget that until you're playing with people again.
I love the venues here, and it's nice to be in place with venues. I mourn several, you know?
Mm-hmm.
R.I.P. Strange Matter.
Our house.
We were out to get our house. Oh, my God.
Our house, I swear I like started finding my place. Myself there.
Richmond has just such a vibrant community of people just trying to put things together in a very grassroots, very community-oriented way. It's like water in a cave. It finds a way, you know? It'll cut a path no matter what, so.
Does playing house venues affect our sound in general? I feel like we can just play with each other and not feel some type of pressure of, oh, we're playing here, so we have to... I always want to sound good, but like I also appreciate when we do let loose and like just feel each other out. Just play like it's just the three of us over here, you know?
I live here, and then I help organize and book and logistics and whatnot.
And I'm Ashley, and I've done booking, logistics, coordinating, about the same thing.
We kind of
help each other out.
Straygrounds _RVA, self-promote, you gotta do that. We have a lot of stray cats. We actually have like 2 inside right now, so that's why we adopted some.
Yeah. It's been really fun curating the whole experience for the enjoyers, the showgoers. We've had great people lead the way, pave the way for us. Yeah.
Our bill, we were trying to get like as diverse as possible, a lot of representation. Like, what's great about Richmond is it is so diverse, especially in the music scene. But I think there's like, besides Crawl Space and Rabbit Hole, there's not a lot of ones that aren't just kind of led by white guys. I don't know, like
men.
Men, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's nice to like
adding more diversity and just really being loud and showing out and really bringing that community together.
I'm art education and she's comm arts, but we met through visual effects, so like a film background. Today we were like, dang, like shit, maybe we're not film, maybe we're like music. I don't know. There's like
it's a wide net,
Yeah.
It's all about your art being digested by a community. Even though it's a little bit different, film and music, I think they kind of interlock a lot, especially when we're talking about like music videos and stuff.
I think even when it just comes to like the movement, we love when people come up and just like mosh or kick or do whatever. They feel free enough to do that and just have like true free form movement.
Not to get so but we like live in a world where you're so confined to labels or idea that society gives you. So I think the alternative sound or the alternative community is like somewhere where you can really let loose, and even someone who maybe isn't in that scene like can find the beauty in being free and being yourself and being true to who you are. I don't think alternative is confined to a certain look or a certain vibe. I think it's a lifestyle. It's how you live and what you think of life and what you want to get out of it.
It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day, and the sun still shines out.